older people tend to use the boomer ellipses whenever they're texting. There's always a random ... in the middle of their messages. Well, that's because they grew up following different rules for informal communication. Nowadays, if you want to separate an idea, you just press enter and start a new line with a new thought. But it made less sense to do that for writing postcards or letters where you had to save space. So people back in the day learned to separate thoughts by using ellipses. Same with early SMS texting. You were charged by the message, so it was simply more efficient to separate ideas within a single text, and boomers got used to that. However, with the rise of unlimited texting, it became even more efficient to separate different thoughts with different messages, so that became the new grammatical standard online. And that means that the boomer ellipses became redundant, which is why they cause confusion today. They violate what we call the maximum of quantity. They add more information than necessary, so they appear to imply something more than the intended meaning. Most of the time, that comes across to younger people as hesitation, annoyance, or passive aggressive.
Shut him off.
He's really loud.
He's terrible. He's annoying.
Okay, he's saying this, and this is actually such a huge fight in my house between my mom and the 3 children, is that when you use ellipses, the ... in a message to separate your thoughts or whatever, it comes off as passive aggressive.
That's because you're a wuss. That's because you're soft. That's because you're soft and you take every written thing as personally offensive. It's not. It just means I'm continuing. Touche. That means I'm continuing my thought. ...
But that's not what it means to us. Ellipses is like, it's like a cliffhanger, or it's being passive aggressive. It's like, okay, ...
Well, I see it that way
You're
too.
being rude.
Well, actually, I do. I think you use it in the right tense, and I actually put on some extra dots. So I think 3 is the standard, right? In the 3 dots are the proper way to format it. But sometimes I go 5 just to prove a point. I put extra dots in there, and for me, the extra dots means, hey, no, now I'm being snarky.
Oh, so you agree that ellipses are used to be passive aggressive?
When I do 5, not 3. 3 means I'm just continuing my thought.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No.
Why?
Because why wouldn't you just enter and then do a new text?
Because I want to leave you as a cliffhanger too, so it's a snarky cliffhanger. I do both. I mix it up. I keep it fresh.
But a cliffhanger would be entering another text, because then the 3 dots appear, the ellipses appear, and it's like, oh, well, I'm continuing the thought and I'm not done yet. But you can't see it, and it gives even more anxiety.
Right, exactly. I'm done with this conversation. Move it on.